Guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we're doing the song How Did It End by Taylor Swift. Now I know what you're thinking, any Taylor Swift fans who have been on this channel before have already seen I have done How Did It End, because I did the entirety of the Touch Reports department as a big reaction, and if you haven't seen that, have a look for it. It is the best TTPD reaction on the internet. But if you want to see the whole thing, there's like a 4-hour version up on fucking Patreon at patreon.tv/markabusi reactions. This is a live performance from her Stockholm gig. How Did It End possibly might be my favourite song off of TTPD. I know it was on the anthology, but you know, it's a double album, so it still counts. Particularly the bridge in this section is glorious. When it opens, the little backing vocal that she's got that's usually buried in the mix, glorious. I don't know how she's going to do that live, so we're going to go in, we're going to see it, and we're going to see can she perform this song as good live as she's performed it on the album. Right, well, first things first, right? And I know I'm pausing it. I'll go back to the beginning again. Definitely live then, because that's not how it sounds on the album. It's higher on the album. Dave Grohl did that thing where he came out and he said that, oh, we're no miming, and this kind of proves that neither's Taylor. I would also say, right, let's address that controversy for a second, because there's two sides to this coin. One, Foo Fighters have got two absolutely fucking masterpiece albums. Wiser Balloons. The Foo Fighters have got two absolute masterpiece albums. Their self-titled debut and The Colour and the Shape. Then, they did a Game of Thrones and fell off a fucking cliff. Taylor Swift is now about 11 albums deep and has released one of her best albums. So there's that point to make, right? Also, on the flip side of that, the Swifties that then retaliated by going and desecrating Kurt Cobain's grave can go fuck themselves. That was just fucking shitty and completely fucking unnecessary. And whoever did it should be ashamed of themselves. And they're the reason why Swifties as a fandom are considered the most toxic fandom. It's not all these, because most of these are actually fucking lovely, but there's a couple of bad apples that make it so fucking more difficult for new people outside of the fandom to come in and enjoy it, because there's just ready for this? A reputation. I just thought that was a really shitty thing for a bunch of people to fucking do based on what was admittedly a shitty comment off of Dave Grohl. You know, two wrongs don't make a fucking right. It's a beautiful melody.
We hereby conduct this post-mortem. He was a hothouse, flew out of my outdoorsman. Our maladies were such we could not cure them, and so a touch that was my birthright became foreign.
I know I'm interrupting, right, but I don't care. Deal with it, it's my channel. That entire first verse, and it's just the first verse, the lyrics and the way she delivers the lines and everything is very Regina Spector. I really appreciated that, because I've been getting some stick from people in my personal life because I suddenly like Taylor Swift, and it's then difficult to go like to those people who don't know her back catalogue that well and go, here's a thing that you would like, or here's a thing that you would like, or here's an artist that she's similar to that you appreciate, blah 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 blah. Here I can turn around and go, well, you like Regina Spector, and tell me how this is dissimilar to Regina Spector, and they can't, and it shuts them up, and it's good.
That was my birthright became foreign. Come one, come all, it's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends, will tell no one except except all of our friends. We must know. How did it end? We were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right steps to different dances and fell victim to interlopers' glances. Lost the game of chance. What are the chances? And soon they'll go home to their husbands, smug cause they know they can trust him, then feverishly calling their cousins. Guess who we ran into at the shops, walking in circles like she was lost. Didn't you hear they called it all off? One gasp and then how did it end? Oh, oh, oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, I get fucking goosebumps. That was beautiful. That's better than the album version. Right, I've always liked that wee backing vocal bit. It was the reason why I thought why it's like my favourite Taylor Swift song. But see when she belted it, oh, the fucking chill went right down my spine.
and then how did it end? Oh, oh, oh. Say it once again with feeling, how the dead rattle breathing, silence as the soul was leaving, the deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling, my beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree, D-Y-I-N-G. It's happening again. How did it end? I can't pretend like I understand. How did it end? Come one, come all. It's happening again. The empathetic, all good as sins will tell no one except all of our friends. But I still don't know. How did it end?
You can see like how fucking wide her mouth goes, and there's like points where it's like really but like in as well to get certain kind of vowel sounds, and her vocal technique is fucking flawless in that. Like a lot of untrained performers will just go in and bah, like me, I would just go bah and hope for the best, but she's got like total control over what her entire fucking face is doing in order to produce exactly the sounds that she wants. It's weird phrasing because some of it is very elocution's bang on for some of it, and then some of it is like rolling into each other and a bit kind of muddier. But you can tell it's all deliberate. Also, so I sat there before way back saying, aye, like she's good and she puts on like a bombastic live performance, but I would like to see how she manages in a stripped back environment to command an arena that size. And it turns out, yeah, yeah, she does it pretty well. It's just, I understand why people don't like her, right? I get it, because like 6 months ago I was that person, but you can't watch that and not come away at least slightly like respectful of the talent on show. Not so much with the piano playing, right? Although the last wee bit of piano playing at the end of that song, I'm like, if she had been doing that for the whole song, that'd have been astonishing. But because it turns out she is a much better piano player than what she actually puts into her songs. The lyrics to that song are astonishingly good. That bridge is fucking dynamite. Guys, listen, that was How Did It End by Taylor Swift live at Stockholm. Let me know in the comments below. Now that you've had some time to sit with the album and proper like hear loads of the kind of stripped back live versions, what now is your favourite song on the album from TTPD and Anthology? Because I've got 4 that are battling it in my head for like peak of that album. I've been Markabusi, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.